Welcome to Learning English with Captain Binoy Varakil, Assistant Professor, Department of English, St. Joseph's College, Calicut, Kerala, India. We learn function words, and we know that function words are words like articles, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections, auxiliary verbs, primary auxiliary verbs as well as modal auxiliary verbs, etc. And this lecture series we are looking at the different function words. To be very precise, we are specifically looking at different modal auxiliary verbs. And we know that modal auxiliary verbs are 10 in number, and we use these modal auxiliary verbs for different purposes and functions, like to show compulsion, to show permission, to give permission, to grant permission, to ask permission, to show or express remote possibility, again to express prohibition, etc. And we know about most of these, we learned about most of these modal auxiliary verbs like will, would, shall, should, can, could, must, may, might, etc. And we are learning today in detail about the uses of must, M-U-S-T, must. And we know that we use must every day. And we say that we must learn English, we must learn all languages, we must try our best, you must do this, you must go there, you must help the poor. Alright, we make a lot of sentences like this with must, and we know that must is of course everywhere in our spoken and written language. Now, but let us just specifically look at the grammatical context and uses of must. We have, of course, four main uses. Must is used for four main purposes, and I have written all the four uses of must. And must, number one, is used to express compulsion. Compulsion. Someone is forcing. It is compulsory that we do something, right? And we say, you must go there now itself, right? It's compulsion. You must go there now itself, right? It's necessary. It is a compulsion. It is a must that you must go there. You should go there, or you must go there. You must go there now itself. It's urgent. Be quick. You must go there now itself. It is the first use. This is the first use of must. The auxiliary, it is used to express compulsion. You must go there now itself. You must help your parents. You must help the poor. You must visit him in the hospital. Alright, you must consult him. You need advice. You must consult a doctor. You must consult an advocate. All these examples are about the uses of must to express compulsion. This is the first use of must. Now we come to the second use of must, and we understand that must not is used to express prohibition. Very easy to understand. Must is used to express compulsion, and must not is used to express prohibition. No, don't do that. Prohibition. No. Must not. And must not is contracted like mustn't, must not, mustn't, right? In very quick connected speeches, we say mustn't, right? You mustn't do this, you mustn't do this, you mustn't talk in the library, prohibition. You mustn't talk in the library, okay? That is prohibition, okay? You must not consume liquor in the restaurant, right? It's written there. You mustn't make noise inside the church. It's written there. So must not is used to express prohibition. Alright? You mustn't spend time idly. You mustn't waste your time. All this is prohibition. Now we move on to the third use of must. Must have plus past participle. Must have plus past participle is used to express assumption. Must have plus past participle is used to express assumption. And we say, he must have reached Chennai by now. He must have reached Chennai by now. This is of course an assumption. We assume that he should have reached there Chennai by now. Okay, so we say must have plus past participle is used to express assumption. And now of course we come to the fourth use of must. Must is used to express deduction. Say we will of course use must to express deduction. We are just deducing something, and we would say that this must be the key of the shelf. We are just speculating, we are making a guess. Deduction is a kind of guessing, right? And we say this must be the key of the shelf, right? Must is used to express deduction, right? That must be Alex, right? That must be Alex, right? Okay, something is done and we are just thinking who could have done that, and we say that must be Alex, right? All right. All right, or else we can even say about another example for the use of must to use deduction, right? When you open your door and look out in your porch, you see a box, and you understand that it is of course a box of books, and we are just making a speculation. You are just guessing or you're deducing who could it be, and you just say this must be the librarian. This must be the librarian, right? You ask the librarian to bring you, of course, some books, and all right, you are just deducing or just guessing, speculating that, yeah, this must be the librarian. So we have must to use, all right, to express, all right, to show or express some kind of deduction. Right now, of course, we can just come to the end of the different uses of must. Must is used to express compulsion. It is used to, of course, show prohibition with not. All right, must not is used to express prohibition, and must have plus past participle is expressing assumption, and must is used to express deduction. So these are the four main uses of the modal auxiliary must. Thank you very much for listening. May God bless you all.